what's up, guys? Peace and blessings. Well, welcome to my live real talk with your girl, AD. I hope you all are doing great today. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna see if I can be on for an hour because, hey, I got a lot to go ahead and talk about. And not only that, one of my friends went ahead and emailed me and sent me a link. Yes, Nature Boy. I don't know if it was his bond here, and I know it's not for what he was charged for. I think that's going to be tomorrow. But today, when they showed me this link, guys, let me go ahead and show you this link because I mean I was just cracking up. Which I'm going to get into my commentary because I want to go ahead and talk about Martell Hope. He made his debut of his collection of his suits, and trust me, he looked real, real good. We're gonna go ahead and talk about that, but let me go ahead and just get this out of the way because this is too funny. When I received this email, guys, I just couldn't believe it. I sit there and I say, I can't believe that Nature Boy, I had this to happen. So I went ahead, I'm trying to find out what's going on. Is this a rumor? What's going on? But I'm gonna use this clip right here. This clip right here is coming from World News. I think he goes by the name World News. Yes. Let me see if I make sure that I get his name right. Yeah, he goes by King World 2020. I'm gonna just go ahead and just show you just this thumbnail right here. But man, this is hella funny. When I had opened up that link and saw that Nature Boy also is being charged for having, and I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. I'm trying to find out. I know, a few of his people that's, I'm close to. So all I can do is just text. I'm waiting to see for them to go ahead and confirm, if not, oh well, because I don't think that they would have brought that to the court. Okay. But when I had got that link of Nature Boy had, they say, three of his wives to go ahead and fly a drone. Do you hear me? Fly a drone, pretty much camouflaging just the way that the jail, the same color, and all this. This is just too much. I just can't stop laughing because it's just too funny. And saying that they had contrabands in it. Say also one of the DA has said that Nature Boy had a broom. Do you hear what I said? A broom where he was trying to catch, the contrabands, which it had like I guess a cell phone or, or whatever was in there. But what happened was it dropped, and that's when the guards or whomever had found it. Now I just can't believe it, guys. I just can't believe that Nature Boy would have his sister wives, or they would even go that far to even do something like that, guys. I mean, that is too much. What you think about that, Starbucks? This is too much. When I had got that link, I say, oh my God. I say, I'm coming on live in about 15 more minutes, and I don't even know how to even start my life because I just can't believe, something like this. This is just too much. So make sure you go on. Let me see. I saw it on two. I'm gonna watch two of the videos. I saw this one on King World 2020, and I also saw one of they talking about. I think it's she goes by the name Foodie Fee. I think I don't know. It's FUNDIFE. This is too much. You're right. You're right. This is something that you just cannot make up. I mean, I just can't believe he is so close, to getting out and to have this to happen. Come on, guys. This is too much. Make it make sense. I need to know more. Please come. I need them to text me. Somebody need to text me and confirm this right here because this right here is too much. I never ever heard this in my life. I'm telling you, flying a drone over the jailhouse just to drop some contrabands. I want to know how that drone was able to carry all that. Wouldn't it be so heavy? Because they also said that he had, and I'm gonna say allegedly, they also had went and did a search inside his jail cell, and found all types of contrabands, even drugs. Now I don't even know how that would get into it because pretty much Nature Boy does not do drugs. Now I don't know what's going on, guys, but like I said there and say the truth going to come out. And also, Nature Boy is complaining because they got him around other inmates, which he's supposed to be, I guess, in solitary. I don't know, but he said I think that the DA, not the DA, his attorney had talked about how Nature Boy had got stabbed in the hands and how his life is being threatened. So I don't know, guys. Let me know. I don't know if this is a setup because this is too much, guys. It just don't make sense. You're right. You're right. And I can sit there and I can bring it to life. I can make a movie about this because when it comes to my videos, I am with that. I'm very creative with this, because it's just like something that you would get off a movie. And I'm pretty sure when all this is over with, most likely this might be on a big screen. Somebody gonna have to pick this up because this is a lot. Nature Boy is the gift that's keep on giving. This is a lot, man. When I saw this, I mean, I just fell on the floor. I just couldn't stop laughing, and it's not laughing because, he's in jail. It's laughing, just to hear someone is flying a drone over the jailhouse. And now they saying that they want to keep him away from his three wives. Now, they didn't say who are the three wives, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the DA desk because World News had said that he was texting or calling, to make sure that they get that information. And they also was talking about Nature Boy other charges, especially one that was in Hawaii, which he does not really have any felonies. Most of it is just misdemeanor. And the biggest one most he had, and that was when, he was put out of Hawaii, from at the turtle. Come on now, make it make sense. But this right here, I'm not gonna tell you no lies, Starbucks. I was on the floor. This was hella funny. This was too much. I got to go ahead and play my little style on that. Oh my God, this is too much. I wish I would have came on when I said I was gonna come on so I could go ahead and talk about Martell Holtz on Love and Marriage and Husband. I wanted to come on at 2 o'clock, but I had something else to do. And then this right here was just put in my lap. This is too much. I'm just done. I'm serious. I'm done. This is too much, man. But let me go ahead and see if I can go ahead and move on from this. But this right here, I mean, it gave me a good laugh. So make sure you guys you go ahead and check it out, because they said that Nature Boy had food, but not Nature Boy, but he had his three wives to go ahead and fly a drone over the jailhouse. I mean, this is too much. Oh my God. So let me see if I can go ahead and move on. But before I get into my Martell Holtz on Love and Marriage in Huntsville, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and also I want to go ahead and pull this up right here. I saw Oklahoma. Yes, you're right. To be continued. Starbucks said to be continued. You also right, but I'm not coming live with this one right here. I might come live, but I think that I'm going to go ahead and make a video because I have this visual imagination, and I need to go ahead and pull this out. I need to pull this out because I need to just see, of someone in jail flying a drone, having three wives, dressed with a whole Muslim attire, flying a drone over the jailhouse. I just, this is just too much, guys. But let me see if I can go ahead and reel it back in. So I want to go ahead and talk about this Oklahoma boy. He's a 13-year-old child. Yes, a 13-year-old child that received his degree. You hear what I'm saying? His college degree. So let me see if I can pull this up so you guys can see this right here. And they want to sit there and say that, we slow, we don't know nothing. We are one of the smartest human beings on this world It's just the thing about it, they don't showcase nothing like this. But black people are very intelligent. Half of the stuff that you got in your home, you see outside. Our people created all that. Do you hear what I said? Our people have created all that. It's just the thing about it is that we make it, we come up with the ideal, but we don't have the patent. So if you don't have the patent, what they're gonna do? They're just gonna go ahead and just take it away from you, and that's exactly what's going on. But like I said there and said, we are now more into, all this technology, and they can't really take like it was taken back then, okay? Trust me, without getting sued, unless we act a fool and go ahead and sell it to them, like, you know, but I don't think so with this right here. But right here, let me go ahead and read this right quick. It says an Oklahoma boy, 13 years old, makes history with college degree. He is the smartest person I know. He says his sister. This right here, this is a 13-year-old boy that have a college degree. Do you hear me see stuff like that? Trust me, we're not gonna report stuff like this. We want to hear drama. We don't want to report anything that's good, anything that's positive, anything that's going to lift up our people. No, we don't want to talk about nothing like this. But this right here, guys, this is very beautiful. His name is Elijah Muhammad, made history as he accepted his diploma from Oklahoma City Community College on Saturday. On Saturday, his family says he became the youngest black student to graduate college with a degree in computer science and cyber security, according to ABC News affiliated KOCO TV. And when he enrolled at Oklahoma City Community College in August 2020, and this article right here is coming from People's, okay, guys? He made history as the youngest, do you hear me? The youngest black college student in the state per local station KFOR. Yes, indeed. This is wonderful. And then it goes on and said what he said, I didn't really understand the full impact of it until my dad fully explained it. See, we need the dads in the home. Stop trying to drive the man out. We need the black man in the home. Come on, guys. Stop trying to sit there and put our foot on our black man's neck. But right here, let me go ahead and read it again. He said, I didn't really understand the full impact of it until my dad fully explained it and was like, "You really doing this? You're the youngest to ever do it. You hear me? The youngest to ever do it." Now I don't know between of nationality, but most likely, if it in Oklahoma, it says you the youngest to ever do it. Elijah told KOCI TV. The team actually had four diplomas from the school to his name. Now he had told the outlet four diplomas. Do you hear me? I'm sorry, I didn't want to push that one. I'm still learning my podcast. He is the smartest person I know. Sister Shayna Muhammad, a 15-year-old college grad, even the 15-year-old sister is a college grad. Come on, guys. This is awesome. I don't know about you guys. This is awesome. But you see, news like this, news is not going to fly like this. News not going to fly like this. Elijah previously, previously told KFOR that the siblings are always rooting for each other. And that's what we got to do. We got to learn to lift up each other, not tear down, but to lift up. We have a bunch of competitiveness, but she really helped me out. And that's what pushes. When you got all this competitiveness in that family, it's going to push you because it's like the Serena and Venus, okay? But she really helped me out with a lot of my study. He said during an interview with the station, that is so beautiful. Look, guys, make sure you guys keep them in prayer. And we need more bloggers, more people on social media to push stuff like this, man. Push this right here to show you that our people are very intelligent, very smart. It's just that we focus on all the negativity, all the drama. Like you say, if it ain't drama, you don't want to hear it. And also, let me read this little part. It say, never miss a story. Yeah, but I don't need to continue all that. It says, Elijah is also currently enrolled at the Ohio State University, where he is working towards a bachelor degree in cybersecurity and forensic, according to KOCO TV. And you know he's going to be very smart on the top of his class. After enrolling in community college, the school vice president of Academy Affairs, Dr. Vincent Bridges, told KFOR that he believed Elijah was the first of many more students like him to come. Yes, indeed. That's why the Bible says, train up a child in the way that they shall go. We got to stop all this foolishness stuff, stay off of TV, off these reality shows, because these reality shows ain't gonna do nothing but ruin everything that is attached to it, especially when it's not done in a positive way. We're going to see a lot more individuals showing that they are conavely, I don't know, that they're ready and want to take the step, just like Elijah. Guys, that is awesome. This is awesome, guys. That's what I call good news right there. That's exactly what I call good news. And see, that's the kind of news that we need reported like that. Starbucks said, yes, congratulations to the young man. That is awesome, guys. That is awesome. So let's go ahead and we're going to get to Martell Holt. The reason why I carry him down because every time when I go on IG for some reason or another, I usually free sub. So I want to make sure that you guys hear me right here. So I don't know if you guys saw this right here, which most likely not because people just looking for something that's negative when it comes to Martell Host. But like I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil because the more must that you try to sling on someone, then all you doing is just setting them up for greatness. You hear what I said? So this is Martell right now. I mean, this is his time to shine, and I want to see him shine because, like I said, you cannot keep putting your foot on someone's neck just because you don't like them. Make it make sense, guys. Come on, make it make sense. But look at this right here. This is awesome. This is awesome. And like I said, someone got to be praying for him because whatever the devil meant for bad, God going to turn it around for his good. And this is awesome right here, having a good time. Let me go ahead and read some. This is what he had wrote. He said, "Wow, it was an unforgettable weekend for me." And I guess the guy that's helping him come out with his suit collection, his name is Miguel Wilson Collection, third annual Black Tie Experience at the National Harbor. The, the energy was crazy and the fashion was on point. Congratulations to Miguel as his team for putting together such a memorable event. After such a spectacular weekend, it is only seems right to announce that I will collaborate with Miguel Wilson Collection on my upcoming suit line. Congratulations to him because these people on social media, believe it or not, they were trying to go ahead and contact this man right here and tell him all this stuff that is going on these reality shows and not to even have Martell affiliated with his brand. Come on, guys. Do you think that real men is set in front of this reality show? Do you really think that they ain't got time for this? They do not have time for this. They not worrying about what you guys are putting on social media. Um, and right here it says, working with my brother, frat, and now mentor is a privilege. Stay tuned for more updates. The name reveal is going to be crazy. That is awesome, guys. And just look, I mean, just look, finer than wine. Yes, indeed. Like I said there and say, somebody's trash could be somebody's treasure. And nobody's mad but the devil. But this is awesome, guys. I wanted to make sure I go ahead and let you all see this right here. Like I said, you cannot sit there and continue putting your foot down on someone because, like I said, God does not bless mess. And one thing that we do know is that the Most High God, He's not the altar of confusion. He's not the altar of confusion. So You cannot sit there just because, like I said, just because you hate a person, just because you think that that person has slipped up, that now this person's supposed to be just counted out. We supposed to cancel him. We supposed to jump on this mean bandwagon and just sit there and keep our foot on it. And the thing about it is that most of these people that I know that's bloggers supposed to have it all together, supposed to be so busy, doing things that they supposed to be productive in, professionals and have businesses. But yet they on this man or on social media trying to find something negative. I mean, and they acting like angry mobs. I mean, acting like angry mobs, like it's something that this man have done to them personally. But like I said there and say, all this is about clicks and likes. It's about clout. It's about numbers. This has nothing to do with what this man has done. Because I'm pretty sure it got a lot of people out there that have done things worse than what Martell have done. But yet nobody talk about that. Long as they can get these people that's coming on and helping them to spew that hate, yeah, they're gonna continue doing stuff like that. Come on, guys. But like I said, they say enough is enough. Make it make sense, guys, because like I said, it's just too much stuff is going on. And when he's blessed, or somebody else blessed, when you bless them, trust me, you gonna be next in line. But if we continue sitting there trying to rip each other apart, ain't nothing's gonna happen. Let me see if I can pull up the shared room because it's something that I saw in the shared room also that I want to go ahead and talk about. I think let me see if I can pull. I think it was the shared room. No, yeah, yeah, the shared room. There's something else I saw in the shared room. I know it's something I saw. Let me see if I can pull that. But like I said, there's guys, you got to learn to, be happy. Not sit there and try to tear each other down. And if you're gonna tear a person down, then, you know, make sure you try to build them back up, because like I said, we all sit there and, we don't have it together. But that does not mean that we got to stay, in our sunken place. I'm trying to see if I can pull this up right here. Let me see. I think this is coming from the shared room. Trying to see if I can pull it up. I know it was some article that I had saw. Let me see. I know I saw it. So it's been on. Yeah, guys, but yeah, I wanted to make sure I share that with you because I just keep looking out. I don't know, every time when I come on Instagram on my computer, it always kicks me out. Let me pull it up. All right, finally. Let me see. It was something I saw on here. Guys, just to show you, we got to learn to support each other. I know it was something I saw on here. I mean, the share room just talks about so much. But yeah, but getting back to Martell Holt, I'm happy for the brother. I wants to see him succeed. I'm not a person that, constantly, want to put your foot on somebody's neck. It doesn't make no sense at all when you got too much stuff that is going on out there in this world today. I know I had saw it for some reason. I should have went ahead and stamped it. I don't know why I don't see it. Yeah, guys. So I hope y'all are doing great today. I know I had got my laugh for the day. That was entirely too much, guys. I mean, too much. I heard some dumb things, but and but this right here, that went ahead and that took the cake. Let me see if I can find it. If I can find it, oh well. think it was on the share room that I had saw this. Yeah, guys, hope y'all are doing great. See if I can go ahead and stay on the hour. But yeah, that's what I wanted to go ahead and talk about. You got to learn to be happy, 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 happy for people. So I can't find what I was looking for. I know I saw this right here, but this is not what I was looking at right here. But I don't know if you guys saw this right here, this robot. Just look at this right here. I mean, this just show you right now, guys, we are living close to end times. We are living close to end times. This is a lot. Did you see this right here? This robot right here? I mean, that's just to show you guys. I mean, these people are just working overtime on us while we sitting here dipping and dabbing in all this foolishness. But look right here. I mean, it's like they just taking over. And someone says right here, this look demonic. It's absolutely do. This look demonic. I don't like the scenery. I mean, and just to think about it, our people, especially this younger generation, I mean, they all into stuff like this. I mean, all into stuff like this. And that looks so demonic. But that's just to show you, like I said there and say, it's time for our people, to wake up. But yeah, it was something that I was looking for, but for some reason I can't find it. So I guess it wasn't meant for me to go ahead and show it to you guys. Yeah, because I'm strolling and I don't see it. Let's see if I can find it on my phone. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to check on some more stuff when it comes to Nature Boy. That right there. That's just took the cake. Why would he involve the women into stuff like this? I don't see them doing something like that. I don't know, guys, but like I said, you know, oh, this is a lot. This is a lot, knowing that these people got cameras all around but those buildings, and for Nature Boy to do something like that, to have them, and then they said that they was listening to the phone calls, and he was telling them how to bring things in the jail. That just don't add up. So like I said, time is going to tell what had happened, but I didn't hear when his attorney, he have a female attorney. I didn't hear where, she even talked about it. She didn't talk about it. So I don't know if he's still doing some type of investigation, but if they did do that, it looked like it should have been in a newspaper and we could have read about it, because that's newsworthy right there. Why we didn't read about it? Why you don't hear any bloggers, talking about it? So I don't know if, you know, I don't know. They're probably still trying to figure out if it was the women, because I believe that if it was the women, that would have been the T, the T would have gotten that also. She would have got the news, and not only the T, there's another source that I go to. They would have reported on their IG page. So I didn't see anything on there because, quite obvious, they would have gotten arrested. We would have saw that information. So I might have passed it up, guys. But if I do get to it, I'm going to let you all see it. But what I saw, it was very interesting to me. Let me see. See, I got a text. Let me see what's going on. But guys, this is a lot. This is a lot. But we're going to see what's going on. Yeah, yeah, it's some stuff. Like I say, I be getting a lot of dropping a lot of stuff too. But I want to make sure. But yeah, I can't find what I was looking for, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this right here. But yeah, I really have wanted to talk about Martell Hope. guys, like I said, we just got to be happy for each other. We cannot try to tear down each other, because I mean, I've been going all on social media and all that negativity. And each time when you talk about someone, in a negative manner, don't you know that stuff that stuff backfire? All you're doing is just sitting there is set these people up for greatness because your enemies are your motivators. And we talked about that. Your enemies, we need them in our corner because your enemy is what pushes you into your greatness. They are your biggest advertiser, whether it's good news or bad news. I see Starbucks said any day above ground is a good day. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Oh yeah, I think that was T.S. Madison on. Let me see what it was. They was talking about. Let me see, but yeah, we got to learn to support each other. We cannot keep putting our foot on people just because we don't like that person. I mean, they got people that does they do worse things, but we don't talk about them. No, not at all. Because it's something about the black man. I don't know. It's something about we just hate each other. We just hate everything about us. That's sad. Let me see what I see on here. I don't know. I probably passed by T.S. Madison. I really don't look at all of the stuff. There was some guys that I saw that I thought that was very interesting, but I guess it was not meant for me to go ahead and talk about. But I do my shows around about 2 o'clock. If I don't come on around about 2 o'clock in the evening, you know, most likely I come for in the noon. Most likely I come on around about 5 or 6 o'clock. So if I don't come on at 2 o'clock p.m., I'll come on around about 6 o'clock p.m. But yeah, I guess whatever I had saw, it wasn't probably wasn't that interesting because if it was, I would have went ahead and I would have made sure that I would have talked about. Yeah, let me talk about this right here. Starbucks, did you hear anything? What's your thoughts about the NAAC issue a travel advisor urging people to avoid Florida over government Ron DeSantis recent policy. What do you think about that? Let me read it again. NAACP issued travel advisory urging people to avoid Florida over Governor Ron DeSantis' recent policy. I don't know. I've just been having some weird vibes when it comes to stuff like this because it's a lot of stuff that they attach black people name to it, but all the while pushing other agendas. Because let me go ahead and read this part to you right here where it says the NAACP issued a travel advisory for the state of Florida on Saturday, citing an all-out attack on Black Americans. See, the first thing that they're gonna say, "Oh, it was an attack on Black Americans." I mean, we love to play this race war. I just hate it. I mean, it's just now that we more in tune of what's going on, we know that's exactly what they do because they know if they can put black attached to it, then we're gonna sit there and it's gonna stir us up. But now we're very wise. We're very wise now of what's going on. So guys, what y'all think about this right here? The NAACP trying to issue a travel advisor urging people to avoid Florida. What you guys think about that? Let me go ahead and continue reading this. Say that also I can't even talk today. My tongue is heavy. But it says come as a response when the NAAC called aggressive attempt to erase Black history and restrict diversity, equality, and exclusive programs in Florida school by Florida government, hashtag Ron DeSantis. So they saying that, he's trying to do away with Black history, also dealing with stuff that's dealing with the LGBTQ. It says Florida is openly hostile towards African Americans, people of color, and LGBTQ plus individual. And I that gets me right there as well. Why every time when you have to talk about anything that's dealing with Black African Americans, you also got to follow it with LGBTQ plus. It's not like, like I said, I'm not homophobia, but what I'm saying is that why we have to always attach black being black with being with the LGBTQ plus community. Make it make sense. That does not make sense to me at all. And it's not like I'm trying to be homophobic, but like I said there and say, to me, that's not fair. So let me know how y'all guys feel about this, because it's a lot of stuff. And like I said there and say, our people got a lot to answer for as well. Because we help push these stuff like this. Why would the NAACP wants to say about Black Americans and also talking about LGBTQ? How people is trying to go ahead and stop all this stuff that's going in the school. I don't know. Just let me know what you think about it, guys. But yeah, it doesn't make no sense. What you think about that, Starbucks? That's pretty much what I can't find what I was looking for, but yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that just don't make no sense, guys. It's just that, they'll do anything just to keep, all this race war going on. And we know exactly what's going on. We see what's going on. And that's why people, it's not falling for all this stuff that is going on because they would use our people, our trauma. And when we do sit there and try to change or whatever, it ends up backfiring on us. So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna just have to read some more on that right there. But let me know what y'all thoughts about that right there. I see Starbucks says that the governor is the worst. He's against education, blacks, and I believe it. It's just so much that's going on, But I'm just so sick of them, trying to use use that race bait. I'm sick of it. Like I say, it is what it is, and it's not like our people. Like I said there and say, some of our people they're not into all that anyway. Long as it's in the on the reality show, we good. We absolutely good. So guys, look, I'm gonna try to see if I can go ahead and stay on for 30 minutes. See if I can find something else to talk about. But that's what I came on to go ahead and talk about Martell Hope. I'm happy for him. I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy for him because, like I said there, and say it's time for us to go ahead and let that go. We've been beating that dead horse for almost 5 or 6 years. It's over with. It's time for these people to go ahead and move on. And like I said, when it comes to these reality shows, these people get paid big bucks to go ahead and put on a show. And we getting ourselves all caught up in it, all bogged up in all this stuff. And these people going about their lives. They enjoy themselves. So it does not make no sense for us to sit there and try to keep, suppressing a person. Just like now they trying to run with the story, talking about, he have a girlfriend. Yeah, yeah, this is what I was going to talk about. Talking about Martell have some girlfriend. I think she goes by the name Belinda, and saying that Martell made her put a loan of $250,000 in her name. Now tell me how Martell told on Love and Marriage in Huntsville, how can he make a grown woman to go to the bank? and apply for a loan of $250,000. I mean, it's like you guys are trying your best. It's like you're trying your best to sit there and try to cause harm to this guy. But like I say, somebody got to be praying for him. Somebody got to be praying and warfare on his behalf. Because the more that you guys are throwing all this dirt on him, the more that you guys are trying to slander his name, trying to stop him from making his money, he keep on getting blessed. Now, how in the hell you guys can connect Martell to some kind of fraudulent activity? Come on, guys, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all for you guys to sit there and try to do this to this man. I want to know, what did Martell Holt do besides of what now we should be getting over? The men have divorced. They are moved on. They both live separate lives, been most likely, and we still trying to put our foot on the person's neck. Make it make sense, guys. For you guys to affiliate him with something like that, that's just beyond crazy. That's beyond insane. Now you guys are left talking about Carson Blue because y'all finding all this stuff that she's saying. It really does not make no sense. So you're moving on to something else. But you guys must don't know how the Most High God works. Every time when you try to sit there and throw rocks at someone, all God is doing is just elevating them. Because what if someone go ahead and shine the light on your life? What if someone start opening up the closet and showing all your skeletons? Like I say, we all have fallen short. None of us have arrived. None of us perfect. But as you can see right here, this right here, every time you try to sit there and put your mouth on someone, God just continue elevating that person. As you can see, definitely as you can see. So our best set is just sit there and pray that God will continue blessing us like that. Not us sitting there trying to tear each other down, because it doesn't make no sense. But look at this. I bet you when you guys saw when he had this suit on, especially that white one, I like when he had his, I think it was his uncles that was surrounding him. I guess you guys probably most likely was written out of your teeth. But like I said, he have to have somebody that is praying for him. We all don't have it all together. We all had something happen in our lives, but we don't stay there. Like I say, some things, it's not meant to be. Some things happen for a reason. And I talked about this right here yesterday. I dropped a video with Shahara Ali when she was talking about, the black man, and talking about polygamous. Like I say, when it comes to polygamous, it may not be for me, but we allow any and everything else to go. We accept everything else. We got men marrying dogs, cats, birds. We legalize a lot of stuff. But have you ever asked the question why they never legalized polygamous? I thought love was love. And that's what they say, love is love. So if love is love, why they never legalize polygamous? Because like I said, they will lose a lot of money. A lot of stuff, believe it or not, but a lot of stuff that you see that is set in place, a lot of laws, it's because of you, to keep you in mind, to keep you in bondage. So if they can, you think that they going to legalize polygamous? No, because that means that they money scheme. It's going to dry out. Their well going to dry out because now you're going to have families in the home. You don't have to worry about a man going out there, as you guys call cheating. Don't you know they use that word cheating? I mean, God had revealed this to me. I was praying and I was pondering and I was asking the Most High God to break this down. They using cheating today to weaponize the black family. Because if they can attach a cheater to this person, especially when this person have a business or in the entertainment industry, when they can attach cheating or homophobia to especially a masculine man, they know that right there, they'll tear their business down, they'll tear their family down. All that right there, guys, can't you see all that is nothing but a setup? All that is a setup. And just like the Queen Mother, Shahrazad Ali said, that if a man is in a relationship for 2 or 3 years, that's not considered as a side chick. That is not considered as a mistress. That's the other woman. Because you're trying to tell me that you don't know that your man was in a relationship for 2 and 3 years. What was you doing? Where your mind was? What kept you occupied that you didn't know that your man was outside for 3 years with the same woman? That's just to show you right there that we look from the outside in. We don't know half of the story. We only running with bits and pieces. But like I said, it's two sides to everything. It's two people that tears down the house, not one person. And like I said, when it comes to all this stuff that is going on social media, we have our pickers and choosers. I talk about it all the time because, like I say, the truth is gonna set us free. We call good evil and evil good. Look at Kim Zolciak and Croy. Kim, she lived her happy ever after until he bankrupted him pretty much. Now they fighting, saying that Kim stole $175,000 out of the account, left him with $756 or whatever. We know what all that is about. Do you actually believe that these people are broke? But see, you guys not going to dig deep in stuff like this. You guys not going to dig deep and see if that's true, what they putting out to us. But I promise you, if it was a black person, you guys would have dug so deep in that, but you will find out what's really going on. Because, like I said, a lot of people are put all this out just to avoid their legal issues. And some of you guys might get this. You guys know where I'm going with this. But you see, we're not going to dig into stuff like this. We're not going to talk about stuff like this. Nothing. We're not going to talk about stuff like that. But when we talk about our own people, trust me, when we talk about our own people, oh my God, we're going to make sure that we start this people houses. We're going to make sure that we go into these people personal business, their lives, digging their trash cans. We're going to make sure that we get that information. We're going to make sure we get that information. But like I said, we are so quick. Hold on, guys. I'm texting. We are so quick to sit there and put our foot on each other, our mouths on each other. Why we turn the other cheek when it's somebody else? Why we not sitting there digging deep to see what Kim and Croy is putting out, if that's really accurate? or we gonna sit there and we gonna take them as face value? Come on, guys, make it make sense. But I promise you, if it was a Martell Hope and an Ariane Curry, y'all guys gonna make sure y'all do fact check to see if all that stuff is true. Because we love suppressing one another. We love suppressing one another. So, guys, like I said there and say, we just got to wake up. We just got to get it right. We got to stop trying to tear down each other. And the thing about it is that what's so something got to be going on in these people's personal life. If you saying that you got a career, if you saying that you running business, if you saying that you got things going for you outside of social media and YouTube, how do you have that much time every time when these people throw out something, you guys there to report about it? Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all. That's just to show you, that we got a long ways to go, a very long ways to go, because it's like we are on the hunt to tear down families. We don't want to see each other make it, especially when we do not like that person. Because I want to know the difference. What's the difference between what Martell did and what Kim, when she sat there and she even had a married man on the set taking care of her and her daughters? What's the difference between what Martell did, what Portia and Simon did? Do you really think that Portia DM Simon after the fact that he was divorcing his wife? But no, you're gonna take these type of people on face value. That's just to show you we got a long ways to go. We got a long ways to go. And like I said in here, I'm team right. I'm gonna call it like it is. I cannot sugarcoat because I'm trying to figure out what are we doing. Why we have our pickers and choosers. It doesn't make no sense. What did Martell do to you guys? What did he do? What everybody else done? And if you sit there and say, if you married, that yours never cheated, that's what he told you. Because some men do cheat. And we need to stop using that word because we use the right pronouns on everything else. I was watching a video, I was trying to find it. That's the video that I was trying to find. I can't find it on IG where a trans came in the store, and just because the cashier called him a he, because I'm telling you no lie, only thing that he did was pressed his hair, and just because he called him a he just got all out the box. And I understand, if he say that he's a trans, give him the respect that he wants. But you cannot force things down our throat. You cannot force things upon us. But when we do something, that's called disrespectful. That's called homophobia. We're going to make sure that we lose everything. We are canceled. We lose our job. But soon in a minute, when you see someone that you don't like, the first thing you there to put your foot on that person, make it make sense. Starbucks says it is in their DNA. It doesn't matter how good the woman is. Absolutely, but like I said, it's just to show you, we got a long ways to go, a very long ways to go. But guys, I got about 3 more minutes because 'cause I'm gonna stay here an hour. I usually do my show from an hour, but, you know, there's a lot of stuff that, is going on. You know, I'm trying to see, about all the stuff that's going on with my cold source. I did get a text, but I'm trying to see if I can get the information, but like I said, a lot of stuff, this right here is legal matters. But I'm gonna make sure, like I said, I try to keep people privacy. But I just need you guys to just help me to make it make sense. I don't know if we use that word cheating just because, it would attach to the man, but just say, just say that, if you pull the man out of that home, then what next? Do you have a solution? Some people, they got a business, they got it going on, but there's some people that, they pretty much they don't have the money to transition out of the home or, you know, they don't have that type of money. So we have to be careful how we attach things to certain people. So that's why I sit there and say, guys, I'm gonna try to see if I can get someone that is in polygamous. Like I say, it's not for me, but this generation, like I said there and say, this is a whole new generation. Why they don't make polygamous legal when they say love is love? Because, like I said, it's a business. It's a $1 trillion business. That's why. Then they're not gonna make the money. The jails, the prisons, they're not gonna make money. The lawyers, the court system, they're not gonna make no money. And then the government going to collapse because everything that they do it with you in mind. Just like with the NAACP, with all the stuff that's going on, trying to keep people out of Florida and all this other stuff with Ryan DeSantis, all this stuff that's going on. Sometimes they'll sit there and use us as a guinea pig just to push whatever agenda they trying to push in those schools. We know a lot of stuff that's going on in the schools that shouldn't even be in there, but Black history should be there because that happened. Black history, that's a part of us. It's something that you cannot erase. It's something that you cannot hide up. It's not something that all of a sudden just popped up. Our ancestors been through hell and back, and we still going through the day. The residue still falling down on us. So Black history should be taught in our school. And anyone that is ashamed of it, then they should have a problem. But we should not be ashamed of something that our ancestors, our forefathers have went through. And that generational curse is still well and alive today. Yes, don't try to do away with Black history, but don't use our pain in order to push your agenda. That's what I'm saying. That's just like when it comes to freedom of speech. I remember a Black man was on Facebook when he was tired of one of these. Uh, I think he was a pot. I can't think what his name was, but he was talking about all these racial slurs, and the Black man reported him and got him banned from off of Facebook. And before you know it, they got and start banning Minister Louis Farrakhan as hate speech, all types of people as hate speech. That's why I said there say sometimes it's just don't say nothing at all. Move in silence. Let people say what they want to say because sooner or later all they're going to do is just hang themselves. And that's real talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. All they doing is showing you exactly who they are. But I can tell you right, this generation is not playing. This is a generation right now is rising up and saying enough is enough. So, guys, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. You all have a good night, and thank you, Starbucks, for coming in, supporting my channel. Guys, make sure you hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content, or however you feel led. So, guys, on that note, you all have a blessed day. I didn't even know I was gonna be able to make it for an hour, but yes, I did.